Drake is Mr. Petty. This goes to show you that how much hatred that Drake has in his heart towards Kendrick Lamar. And it just didn't start here, y'all. He been had hatred towards him. Once Drake seen that Kendrick Lamar was writing his own raps, he became jealous. He tried to little bro him, and bruh, this video right here is going to explain how much hatred that Drake has for Kendrick Lamar. So come to find out, anybody that's associated with Kendrick in any type of way, shape, or form, Drake don't want anything to do with them. We have two different perspectives on this, and I want to hear from Chigs, and we're going to hear from academics, because y'all already know the Glazers is going to come out. They're going to come out and put the glazing all over it. They're going to try to sugarcoat everything to make it seem like something that it's not. But we know what time it is. He hate this guy. He always try to little bro him and all of that. But yeah, we're about to get into this, y'all. Y'all know I'm like Cole and y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
YouTube, Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
So look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh man, you guys, looks like we just might have found out exactly who the mole is in OVO. Now, all last year, after the battle with Kendrick, even this year, we saw Drake make a bold statement that he's not rocking with any ops. If you rock with Drake and you rock with Kendrick as well, best believe Drake is going to cut you off and make that decision for you. He's done this with friends like LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan. He recently just took his own label UMG to court. So the man is not playing right now about loyalty. If Drake ever finds out that you went to the same middle school as Kendrick Lamar, best believe the man is cutting you off. And please do not let Drake find out that you've bought a piece of candy or gum from the same store as Kendrick Lamar. If you even use the same cologne as Kendrick, best believe the man is going to cut you off and he's not going to rock with you. That's the kind of time Drake is on right now. That's why you guys see a lot of streamers, a lot of media personalities. If they ever go into a store or a club and Kendrick is playing, these guys are going to either walk out or they're going to request the DJ to change the music. You guys want to know how serious Drake is about this whole loyalty thing? The man just fired his booking agents that he's had for over 10 plus years. Now, according to academics and also according to multiple news outlets, Drake has dropped his booking agent Brent Smith, who also happens to represent his now op Kendrick Lamar. Now, according to Billboard, Drake has officially fired his booking agent Brent Smith, who spent over a decade guiding Drake's live business. All the live shows and concerts that Drake has performed at, those were all booked by Brent. And yes, the battle last year with Kendrick Lamar is the reason why. Now, academics went on to explain it a little bit more. Here's what he said.
Drake's scared that booking agent's gonna have him at the same place as Kendrick. He's scared. He's scared.
Allegedly dropped his booking agent because his booking agent reps Kendrick as well. Now, this is a lot of drama and tea, kind of, because it kind of shows that these guys don't fuck with each other. And, you know, they're also thinking, not like on this butthurt, people are thinking conflict of interest, which means you're not gonna.
Or he could be thinking that since Kendrick Lamar is grossing 358 million on the Grand National Tour, maybe he like, look, you ain't booking me in the right areas because I ain't making no money and he making all the money. That could be one angle.
It's gonna work for me and work for my op. This ain't that. Remember I covered when Youngboy got rep. Guys don't fuck with each other. And, you know, they're also thinking, not like on this butthurt, people are thinking conflict of interest, which means you're not gonna work for me and work for my op. This ain't that. Remember I covered when Youngboy got represented by Drew Finland, and then Drew Finland showed up, and Drew Finland is the lawyer for Lil Durk. So the same lawyer that got YoungBoy free is actually the lawyer for Lil Durk. And you see lawyers kind of work for guys who might not like each other, but an agent, you have these big companies that are agencies that book tours, they book Rolling Louds. So Drake isn't picking up the phone saying, I'm going to do the show, right? There's going to be an agent that does it. The big agencies are UTA, CAA, you have WME, there's a company called Wasserman, and there's a few like other companies that are kind of like, you know, almost independent companies. So if you book, I don't know, say $100 million in tours and performances, they'll get 10%. They've made $10 million, right? Now, usually they book way more than that. Most of these companies, CAA is probably booking billions, right? So they're going to pull in hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue, right? Because a booking agent, and we're not just talking about just a regular booking agent. This is almost like, this is a agent. If you are the booking agent, which by the way, you don't have to do much work. If you're repping Drake at this point, Live Nation got him damn near in a deal. They don't really need you. So if you're his agent, you're getting a free $30 million. And it's coming into your company. Now, Drake had an agent who basically didn't have to do anything because Live Nation.
Or this could be an angle. I was reading something the other day that said he was going bankrupt. No, notice them lawyers done got him too. Them lawyers that had him going back and forth to court for the UMG defamation joint. Knowing he was going to lose. Knowing he was going to lose. That done took a big chunk of his money as well.
Had him under a contract where he's doing these big tours, so they don't have to book tours. They would only have to book Drake for these one-off shows, and Drake don't really do one-off shows. Drake ain't doing Rolling Loud, really. Drake ain't doing, like, this festival or that. Drake kind of does his own tour and does nothing else, right? You know what I mean? If he's popping up at somebody's show, he's doing it for free. So this guy is basically his agent. So this guy, Brent Smith, is this guy right here. You've never seen him before, but this is a major player because he basically walks into any room and they get to realize for you to book Drake, you got to go through him. Okay? He's Drake's agent, right? Now he works for Wasserman, right? And he's gotten this big, see, Billboard gave him a power player. He gets this big ass role, EVP and managing executive. Why? Because he reps Drake. Is he doing mad work? Not disrespecting him, but you're repping Drake. Drake got to deal with Live Nation. You don't really got to do shit for Drake. Drake is Drake. Essentially, this guy was also repping Kendrick Lamar. Drake realized that the guy, you know what I mean? And I don't know if there's more drama behind the scenes. There probably is. But Drake has dropped him as his agent because he reps Kendrick Lamar. Keep in mind, this guy may have used the data that goes from, I'm not saying he did nothing improper. So this is me speculating. And just to be fair, because I don't want to be fair to him, I'm speaking on really super insider business. But this is a huge deal. Trust me. At all the...
Stop trying to act like you got all this. This is super insider exclusive, man. Get out of here, man.
I talked to people at CAA, UTA, Wasserman, and even WME. They're all buzzing about this one particular story. Brent Smith, who repped Kendrick.
Now let me stop. Act do be having that information though. I ain't gonna lie, he do.
Kendrick and Drake. Some people feel like he may have used data of where Drake would be successful in markets he was successful in, and basically also leverage some of the stuff with Drake to get Kendrick this amazing deal and also put him in certain markets. Not saying he did it, but these are some of the talks. However, Kendrick goes on to do the whole GNX tour. Drake drops this guy. He's like, I'm good. I don't want to work with you. You're working with my op. I'm good.
Now, according to MSN, Drake is now being represented by CWA. Just like Academics said, these guys are huge in the touring business. Now, here's also something interesting. According to reports, Kendrick Lamar was fine sharing a booking agent with Drake. He's not taking it personal.
Bruh, Kendrick ain't on it like that, bro. They are mad. They got their panties in a bunch over there, bro.
He doesn't think Brent is somehow gonna screw him over on certain deals. He doesn't think Brent is going to snake him. Just like he did before the battle with Drake, Kendrick still has full trust in Brent. Now, reports also came out that Drake and Brent Smith haven't really been working together much of this year, if at all. So that lets you guys know that Drake is not playing about cleaning house. Now, obviously, we don't have a lot of...
Ain't nobody rocking with Drake for him to get booked anywhere. That's the problem. He's cutting his overhead. That's what he's doing because he's not popping. Where are they gonna book him to go to? You're not gonna do the same numbers that Kendrick is doing, bro. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry, bro. You got to have something about yourself. You just lost the battle. You don't stand on nothing. You ain't got no morals or principles. You a puppet, bro.
Information. Maybe Drake saw something in his stats, his analytics that told him, yo, Brent is moving funny and you gotta get rid of him. If not, the man has been with you for 10 plus years. And I'm sure you knew all along before the battle that Brent was also representing Kendrick. Listen, I get it. You still got some PTSD from UMG. So obviously you don't really trust anybody that you see working with your op. But let's be honest here. Do we really think this man, Brent Smith, who's dedicated his entire life to being a booking agent, do we really think he was going to be on some snake shit? He's not sitting behind his desk at his office playing Not Like Us on repeat the whole day. The man's main goal is to make money for himself and his company. Trust me, the rap beef between you and Kendrick is the last thing on his mind. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Drake letting his booking agent go?
Nah, he got PTSD from Meet the Grams, 616 in LA, Not Like Us, and Euphoria. Them lawyers done milked him, knew he was about to lose, and he's not replenishing the money back. Where's he going? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Link gonna be in the description. Big Kish signing out. Gone, y'all.